Hello and welcome to 90 East. In this video we're going to briefly discuss the addition of simple vectors. But what do we mean by simple? Well, we mean anything that's two horizontal vectors or any equation that includes two vertical vectors. If you'd like to know how to add different vectors, so a horizontal plus a vertical, we'll check out this video. But for now we'll need to start with the basics. The first thing that we need to define is what is a positive and what is a negative vector. Traditionally we say anything that points up or to the right is a positive vector, and anything that points to the left or down is a negative vector. What does this mean when we're looking at equations? Well, we had this equation just a moment ago. Let's apply what we've just learned to this equation. So the 5 here is pointing upwards. That must mean that it's a positive 5. The 10 is pointing downwards, which means it must be a negative 10. Once we've decided which vectors are positive and which are negative, we can do some simple arithmetic and work out what the answer will be. So positive 5 plus negative 10 equals negative 5. Okay, let's do a couple more examples. Say you had this boat. This boat is trying to move forward at a velocity of 5 meters per second. When it hits some wind and the wind is pushing backwards at a velocity of 15 meters per second, what would be the resultant velocity? Well, the 5 meters per second here is to the right, which means it must be a positive 5 meters per second. The 15 meters per second is to the left, which must mean it's a negative 15 meters per second. Now we just do the simple maths. Positive 5 plus negative 15. Yes, the answer is negative 10 meters per second. Which means that even though the boat is trying to move forward, it's actually being pushed backwards at 10 meters per second. Let's look at another example. This aeroplane here has engines that are pushing it forward at a velocity of 250 meters per second. But there's a headwind pushing back on it at a velocity of 20 meters per second. What would be the resultant velocity? Well, once again, we've got our compass here to help us with the convention. We know that because the plane is moving to the right, it's positive 250 meters per second. And we know that because the wind is moving to the left, it's a negative 20 meters per second. We do the simple maths, and we should get the answer of 230 meters per second in a positive direction, which means to the right. So just to review, as long as you follow some sort of convention, and most people will follow this one here, where positive vectors are upwards and to the right, and negative ones are to the left and down, then you can easily add vectors together doing simple arithmetic. Just a reminder that there's another follow-on video from this in case you're trying to add different types of vectors to each other. And as always, there's a worksheet linked in the description box below. Have a go at the exercises, and if you've got any questions, please don't hesitate to directly message us through YouTube or send us an email to 90easttv@gmail.com. Thanks everyone!